What's going on, AfterBuzz family? You knocked and we are buzzing you in. It's another week with our BFFs from Insecure, and tonight we're getting hella shook on AfterBuzz TV, starting now.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AfterBuzz TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
I want it all for myself. Sorry if I'm coming off insecure.
Insecure.
Oh. Why you gotta be so insecure?
Insecure.
It sounds smooth. Just sing it.
I like it. All right, it's
This
hot.
This
Poor
is one
Lauren.
of those dark liquor kind of drinks.
Yeah, songs for
Songs.
sure.
We
gotta
can't
pour it
think
out.
straight. That's I'm telling you, man. Can't think straight.
Can't think straight. Can't even get my day started.
It's a little warm, y'all.
So,
It's a lot of warm.
welcome to another week of AfterBuzz TV presents Insecure. We are the faithful host of Insecure. Another weekend, and let me just give this disclaimer, okay? Week 5, the AC goes out in our studio. So if any of these hosts on this panel begin to look like a glazed Krispy Kreme donut,
I'm already there.
it is not our fault. We are trying our best to hydrate. We are trying our best not to move too much. The only thing I really want to move right now is my mouth because it is so damn hot.
Amen.
I might melt. But with that, I'm your lead host, McCall Hall. You can find me on social media when sports and pop culture collide at McCall Hall on Twitter and McCall Hall of Fame on Instagram. And I'm not going to move my body to kick it to the left.
Okay.
But who do I have?
Don't worry about it. Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's Ivanna. You can follow me on Twitter at Ivanna L. Williams and on Instagram at Ivanna.Williams. And don't comment if you see my top lip sweating. I want to hear that.
What's up, everybody? You can find me on Instagram at Bonjour Juliet.
Hey, everybody. It's your girl, Rhavin with the V here. You can find me at B Stays Busy. Welcome back, McCall. And shout out to my boy, Khalil Abubu, who was in the building last week. Came through with the last-minute text, yo! And he was right here.
He did a great job.
He did a great job. We have to have him back, especially because we love hearing from our men.
We sure do
we?
love hearing from our men. Don't think that we don't love hearing from our... In fact, we love hearing from everybody.
Yes.
Right.
That's the beauty of
Yes.
any kind of panel show. You get so many diverse backgrounds, but in particular, the male voice is so powerful, especially with this crew on Insecure.
Absolutely.
I
And
really need
everybody
him
that
today.
comments on our YouTubes, the good, bad, and the ugly. We appreciate you all.
No more uglies.
Speaking of which, let's just shout out a few that were in the building in the comments last week. Shay White, yeah, I got nothing. Yeezy Season, Kai Jolly, Trini Boy, Phil. I think I said it right. Philly Girl 30. We got Donnie Ray, Eric, Tina Alley, Sasha Band Bad Girl, you Band Bad, Lolo, Kimbry, Silas, Naomi, Cheryl, Danny, Hiblito. Khalil came in the building. Jay Brooke, A. Thomas, Lisa Broom, Joe Johnson, Brian McGee. And the list goes on. Thank you guys so much for commenting. And we always want to hear from you no matter what it is because you're paying attention. So
You're
thank
also
you.
paying our bills. Understand that. The more you watch, the more you comment, the more the money rolls in. With that, social media is a beautiful thing. Make sure you guys follow AfterBuzz TV across the board at AfterBuzz TV, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that. And just know, our advertisers love any and every comment and view. Trust. So let's get into it, you guys.
Let's do it.
Are you guys surviving? We're 5 minutes in.
It's starting to hit me.
It's starting to hit me a little
real.
bit.
Oh, it's going to feel, yeah, you're going to feel it.
Ivana, when you done with one of them sheets, if you could pass
Just-
that
I'll be
this
nice.
way.
I'm nice.
These are gonna double
You ain't
as
shout
a
me
blotting
out
sheet
about
tonight.
last week's episode.
I-
but it's
I gotta
cool.
use the phone.
I had to get everybody else in
I
there.
know, but I had to hold it down too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh. Wait, let me tell y'all something real quick.
Yeah, what's
Ivana
going on?
held it down. She led the panel.
it's
Just
fine.
her and Khalil
But thank
by
you.
herself. Khalil is a lot to handle by yourself. So I
Yeah,
commend you.
Because he started twerking. As soon as we started, I'm like,
Girl,
well,
I
I
was
saw
like,
it. Get off
nothing
his
wrong with a
chair.
little
I see where this is about to go.
that's my boy.
Yeah.
And you handled him very well.
Yeah, okay.
Very well. No, you're right. You did handle him. I was watching it like, look at it.
The boy is wild.
So you know who else handles men very well? Issa. Issa shows up at Daniel's house.
She on
and
location.
She's
She
on her
location.
hocation. This is
She has a hotation.
This is
Hotation.
a hotation and a hocation all in one.
Yes, ma'am.
Was anybody surprised?
No.
With them making out as soon as they see each other at the door?
No.
Like, because last time we saw them, they were at the restaurant.
Yes.
So, like, I don't know how many days transpired, but now all of a sudden we back on the good, getting the good.
Yeah.
And you
shocked.
see, it wasn't forced. Like, just a side note with Lawrence, real brief.
It almost looked like they was a couple.
It did,
Yeah,
but you
very
know when
coupley.
she was
You know?
forcing it a couple weeks ago and
Yeah,
trying to
and
have him
nothing was
come over
working.
and it wasn't working. This just happened organically. That picture, Lawrence saw it. She didn't even know she has no clue that he is like stalking her right now, all in his feelings, like Marvin's room.
Yeah, we'll definitely get into Lawrence and his Marvin's room ass behavior. I want to talk about what's his name on the show? Little Rel's character, the attorney.
I can't remember.
Oh, I forgot.
What was his
Dang,
name?
Don't ask me that.
Okay, so Molly finally gets to Chicago, has a sit down with Little Rel, which I
Yes.
love. They had a cute little interaction, trying to make sure she's acclimated to all the black folks in the office, because when you are the black person in the office, you try to find others who look like you.
Stick together.
I'm just being for real.
It
That's
don't
what you
always
do.
work, but you try it.
It doesn't always work, but you got to try it. He's kind of giving her the lay of the land. But we talked about this, I think, 2 episodes ago. Little Rel's character and Molly, low key, I think is the perfect combination of like bruh that like she can like really kick it with, and like somebody who's
Yeah.
professional.
And someone who's not married.
And as to my knowledge, I didn't see a ring, is not married.
It is a pass.
Because she has that already with somebody, but he's married.
So he asked her a question. I want to get your take on this, because I immediately started thinking maybe he's trying to figure out where her mind is at, because she lives in LA, he's in Chicago, but they really are a good fit. So he's telling her, you're a great attorney, and asked her, have you ever thought about leaving LA for Chicago? Now, was that him being genuinely like interested in her professional development, or is he trying to figure out, well,
Both.
damn, do I need to start planting the seed just in case she comes here?
Both.
And she could be bae for real?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm reading too much into it.
I feel like he likes her enough to like. I feel like he's a homie in the sense that he'll look out for her, and he's probably like, "You'll probably do better here with me because I got your back."
And
I
I
don't
can break your
necessarily.
back off.
He probably would, but
Oh,
I don't know if
heavens.
he's thinking that yet.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like
I think it's so early.
it is. I think he's there for his friend, coworker, and yeah, maybe, but I don't know if he's like fully pursuing that.
I don't. See
But that's
he's
what men
doing.
do, right? They try to get the new girl before anybody else gets to her.
That's
so
a good
I
point.
could definitely
That's a good
see
point,
him
too.
doing that.
I agree. I think that it's never too early for a man to start
Oh, yeah.
preying on his
Right.
I don't
just
know,
saying, like, hey, I'm here.
next meal.
I'm just
Next meal.
That snack. Forgive me. I'm literally losing my train of thought with this amount of
Same
heat.
girl.
Let's talk about Danielle and Issa real quick. They link up before she heads out, and basically she asks him, "What are your plans tomorrow?" Well, what are your plans tomorrow? Here's my thing about it. Are plans out of style? Like, how come nobody makes plans anymore?
I prefer plans.
I'm a plan kind of girl.
I like to know a couple days in advance what's what we're gonna do on Saturday.
I feel like people have so many distractions. Like you can have someone like DM you, someone tweet at you. People always have different plans, especially I feel like in LA. Like you have your set of plans, like you're gonna meet with these people, but then maybe you'll meet with other people.
I mean, yeah, true, but I mean, dang.
I always try to plan.
But they're also really busy people, so I guess
But I've
it's
had
hard
a
to
lot
make a
of
plan
fun.
if you're not confident you can stick to it. So
Well, it's hard to plan when you don't know what the hell you
But
are.
spontaneity is very fun. I will
Yes.
say that.
Yeah.
I am a planner, but every once in a while, because I'm a bit of a control freak, but every once in a while when I do something spontaneous, I'm like, yes, that was really fun. We should try this more often.
it's really fun.
Lawrence is planning to run a marathon with his coworkers, and they go jogging.
I'm waiting for I'm waiting for something to happen within the coworker realm.
Are you all
Well, I saw
feeling
the
what I'm
previews, and
feeling?
I feel like it is.
It's there.
Something's gonna happen. It's gonna be
But
some
see,
sort
it's
of
taking
issue.
time. Just like I
Yeah,
thought other things was
building
taking
it up.
time with other people, and it's just popping
Or
off
is
this
it?
week.
Yeah,
I
or is it
mean-
taking time? Because did y'all see the previews for next week? It seemed like something's gonna be wrong.
Something's
But they're
going
not
to
telling
pop
us.
off. And I feel like
Just don't know what
and I don't want to do this at this point in the show, but I do have a slight little prediction. I think that Lawrence's coworkers, are getting a little chummy with him. He clearly is the smartest dude there. Everybody knows Lawrence is very
Absolutely.
talented.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that. Do you think that his coworkers are trying to like get chummy with him to throw him under the bus? Because the preview, and this is
She
why I
said
hate
the expectation part. She
Right.
was like, lower your expectation or something.
He's like, "What's my presentation gonna be about?" Something. She's like, "Your expectations," something like that. I don't know.
I don't know. Something is brewing.
Yeah,
Maybe
she
it's the
said we
new
should
moon.
change.
Maybe it's the eclipse. But something's brewing with Lawrence.
Maybe it's the heat.
Maybe it's the heat
it's
because
the
Lord
heat.
knows. I
Just
mean,
fan yourself, girl.
anyways, Molly and Issa organized flowers for Molly's parents' vow renewal. Molly's parents are what we thought was hashtag goals. We later find out maybe not so much. But Issa alludes to the fact that she's not into feelings right now and that she's got bays on
Bays.
deck.
Yeah.
She's really embracing her hoism.
Yes.
I'm happy for her. I'm very, very happy for her. Let
you
your
really?
freak flag fly.
Well, yeah, get out your system now. You're right. 'Cause she got.
I mean, but I low key, I was hoping that she was gonna like kind of settle with Daniel, and she was like got all extra awkward and was like,
I don't know. I
kinda
mean,
wanted
according
that.
to the previews, it seems like he's like the number one guy right now.
He's
Still,
like,
But she
you know,
still
I
has a
got you.
rotation.
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 She said, I got neighbor bae.
Neighbor babe.
She
oh my
said, I
God.
got Daniel, I got Neighbor Bay, and I got a new one on deck tonight.
And he's spinning, and he was cute. I think that
He
went
was a
well.
very handsome man.
I think that went
was a
well.
very
a
attractive.
gentleman.
And
I'm
he wasn't
like,
even trying to take
ooh.
it back. Like he's like,
I
got
want
goals.
to I want to dissect that scene and compare it to all the other scenes in this
Dates.
episode, quote unquote. Real quick, Lawrence goes to jury duty. At that moment in time, he makes the mistake once again to get onto social media. Why do you get on social media when you're going through a breakup? That is the one time you just avoid social media like the plague.
It's unavoidable.
And they have mutual friends.
It's unavoidable
It's
because
easier
remember
said
when
than
Issa
done.
was all over Tasha?
Yeah,
Her
and I
Instagram,
thought
you
she
know,
was
and it
setting
just
herself.
happens.
She was setting herself up for failure with that. That's all
Well,
I was.
that's what people
She
do.
went searching. That's the difference. Lawrence didn't even go searching. He just so happened to be flipping, and then he was like, "What the heck
Towards
is
the
wrong with
end,
old
he started
girl?"
searching though.
Well, because he saw that picture with her in the background. That's the trigger right there. He wasn't looking at
True.
all. He was just looking at her crazy friend. Like, something's wrong with this one.
Yeah, but
She
it
a few
triggered something,
pickles
and
short
now
of a
he's-
sandwich.
Yeah.
And like then he was like,
Pickle
hold on,
short.
zoom in. He did the
Yeah.
whoa.
Yeah,
And
like,
then it
what's
was
that?
like,
What's that?
And yeah,
got all in his feels like, she cheated on me the whole time.
yeah.
I like how his boy checked him though.
Yes, I was
I was
surprised
very,
by that.
okay.
I was not expecting
Yes.
that.
Very surprised.
Yeah,
What did he
let's-
say? He was
let-
like, it's not all on
It's,
Issa.
no,
Yeah.
you
So
were
take
unemployed
that,
for 2
Lawrence
years.
Hives. Take that, Lawrence Hive.
Yeah,
To a
Lawrence
curb.
Hives, how you feeling? Can y'all let us know in the
God.
live chat? The Lawrence Hives,
I bet
how
they
are
were
you
upset. I
feeling?
bet they
Because y'all
were
real
like,
quiet.
There's
Y'all real
so many
quiet.
hives now. Like, can we even still have a Lawrence hive?
Absolutely.
They make one.
Because
so-
last week,
There's a
last week
Chad
y'all took
Hive.
the L. I'm just saying, y'all took the L last week.
After
Oh, they're
this
taking
episode,
constant L's.
after this episode, there's a Dro hive. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
It is.
I got a quick question for you. Frida asked Issa a very important question. Can people of color be racist? I'm putting you guys on the spot.
Absolutely.
Can people of
Absolutely.
color be racist?
Absolutely. That's my opinion. Yes. Yes.
I think the term is technically prejudice, but I don't really use racist. Yes, but you can absolutely not care for another group of people because of just the color of their skin. But
But even if you're like, I don't like this group of people because they don't like my group of people, and
That's
then
stupid.
you say things that are derogatory in regarding to their race, that's still racist. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, people in my family have said some racist shit about people that are not black, and I'm like, we joke about it. I'm like, that's not funny. Like, we joke, but it's still like there's some real ass racist black people out there. But it's hard because you have to work with all type of people. So, how do you actually hide that?
Well, I think Issa really is trying to solidify this win at work. And I don't think she's really addressing the racism, and I think she's afraid to. She's really afraid to do it.
And I don't think she's racist.
I don't think she's racist. I don't think that Issa's racist, but I think that she's willing to turn a blind eye
Right.
to protect herself right
she's
now. I just hope
prejudiced
she.
towards her own, absolutely, in that moment. Because, I mean, that's the reason why, her and
Towards
Frida...
her
With the
own-
principal, who's also black, that's why she doesn't really want to explore that any further. So that's what I'm saying. Like, she prefers her own. She's not gonna,
But for
she
sure,
don't want
if he was
I
white,
think
She
the
just
boat,
wants
the
to
table
win.
too much.
She just really wants to win. Where it's like it's been such a long struggle that
She's
she's
been
kind
taking
of,
L's
like
at
you're
work.
saying, she's turning a blind eye because
Yeah.
she's like, let me just get this one.
Yeah.
But I agree with Stephanie B in our comments. We do use the term racist very loosely.
We do.
Too
And I don't
loosely.
think that people really understand the true meaning of racist. Racist means you believe that your race is superior to everybody else's. And tonight they describe racism as power, like using it for power. And really, I mean, that's a part of it, but racism is rooted in the feeling of elitism. So anyways, I thought,
How do you feel about it?
I think the people of color can be racist. I think that we can, and I think we have been at times. But at the same time, anytime our prejudices come into question, it is a response to
Agreed.
hurt. It is a response to hurt. So I would say that, two wrongs don't make a right, but I think that everybody kind of plays a role in it. But at the end of the day, well, I don't want to get into it because it's not a political show. But Black Lives Matter.
Two rights
Black
make a
Lives
left.
Matter. That's all I'm saying. Black Lives Matter. Let's talk about Dro rolling up on Molly and trying to apologize for what transpired / not transpired in the last episode. Do you think that he came to her with, like, for real, like, I just want to make sure we're good? Or was he still trying to pry? I mean, we later find out. But was he still trying to pry?
He's still trying to make another pass.
Yeah, I think so. I think it was just a little wink, like, I'm here, I'm still here.
I think he was just sounding like, I hope I didn't freak you out.
But why? Okay, so here's my next question. In that very moment, here's my next question. In that very moment, Molly says, "Oh no, it's all good. I mean, we go way back, playing it off." And then she goes, "Oh, but we were so drunk. A drunk man don't tell no tales."
He said I wasn't even that drunk.
He made it very clear, like,
Honestly, girl, I wasn't even that drunk.
Why does Molly do that? Why does she do that?
Well, she was trying to throw out the excuse, hoping he would catch it and they would just move past it and, roll it under the rug. And he was like, "No, I meant what I said, and I feel the way I feel. So do what you want with it, but know that I stand. This is how I stand. I still stand behind what I said."
I just want to know: has he texted Candace about this?
I know she's just been MIA.
Maybe
she's been MIA since we
probably
seen
don't
her.
give a shit. So.
But I mean,
she out there in Cabo. What was it, Cabo? She doing her
she's out
thing.
of town. She is out of town. But like, do you
that's
think
why he's trying to cheat so hard? I mean, not cheat really, because that's what they have set up. But
It's
that's
not
why he's trying
I mean, they're
to
definitely
cheating.
not happy.
sleep with
She's
someone
away.
else. Yeah.
But if it's so acceptable and they have an open marriage, why you got to wait till she goes out of town?
Who said that though? That's just a moment,
that's just-
and he probably
kinda
doing
how
that while
it
he's
is.
doing it.
How it
waiting, but
looks.
it's just like he's trying so hard while his wife is coincidentally out of town.
It's probably more exciting.
I'm
He's
sure
alone.
she out there doing her thing.
Probably. She had her
don't
nice
know.
little fine man in Cabo.
Okay.
But my whole thing is
Cabo Bay.
he alluded in the last episode that's all about communication. So they tell each other what they're doing. Well, did he text her?
That is
and
such a
say,
good question,
like,
because
hey,
does she
by the
know?
way, like, I ran into Molly.
I'm feeling her.
I'm feeling her. We had a little bit of tension.
really
and
that simple.
And I can't promise that I'm going to be able to control my desires. Like, did he just say that in a text? Because if he didn't, then it's cheating. In my opinion, based on what he said in the last episode. That's just me.
If she is unaware that he is trying to secure another bag, then yes.
Just say, like, yo,
agreed.
I see a
But
bag.
that's the
and it's
mistrust, because the trust is that she's supposed to be able to trust that he'll be upfront. Hey, I have another partner. It's that simple.
Ooh, Marie Thomas says she think he's lying. Like the
I
whole
think he's
open
lying, too.
marriage
This is
thing.
fake. Yeah.
Wait, what?
You're saying you think it's fake? I kind of have a...
Marie Thomas in our comments.
I agree with you, Marie.
I think she's saying she thinks the whole open marriage talk is fake.
I think they're definitely
Yeah.
going through a rough patch. They're not
And maybe
happy.
he's just saying that. I don't know. Like, I think dudes say that type of stuff when they really just desperate to get the kitty cat. But they have, they actually have a lot of, what is the word I'm looking for? They've known each other for a very, very long time.
Well,
They have history.
I think that to your point, I didn't forget everybody's point in that quick moment because it's so dang hot. But I think that Dro and his wife, Candace, I think that they probably have a bit of connection to his parents. And I think that they have a really close-knit community of, like,
Yeah, that's like a
parents
play
and kids.
cousin.
No, but I mean, like, I don't think that Dro could live his life and be unwed. Like, look at his parents in the next scene. He has two beautiful parents. They know
His
everybody.
parents are so fun.
Fun
Just
parents.
like in that short moment.
Like in that short moment, like, come on, Poppy. Like, you can tell, like, his parents are fun. So I don't know if they would approve of him just being out
and
here.
then
just,
Molly can speak Spanish back at them,
Yeah.
so she fits in.
Shout out to
you know?
casting.
You know?
Shout out to the casting for these families because they were just perfect, spot
Yeah.
on, and cute as
Yeah.
hell.
I think Dro was pressured into whatever he's in. He was pressured into it, and whether it's open or not, I don't know. But yeah, let's talk about Molly's parents' vow renewal that whole day. So first of all, Molly's dad told her something while they were setting up.
I can hear your air.
for
in the
real? My
mic.
bad.
It's that hot. Like, we're not going to survive. We're not going to survive.
Girl.
Molly,
I'm dying. Sorry. Go. We're going.
Molly's dad says that he doesn't want her to settle for the first ashy boy. Was he the ashy boy back in the day? Because we later,
knows.
Because we later find
light-skinned
out.
people get real ashy. Oh no.
No, Molly's dad is dark skinned.
I'm just kidding. I'm like, okay.
So was Molly's father? Okay, so there were a few people before we end the episode. There were a few people that were trying to tell Molly about not getting too comfortable and getting caught up in people's,
Right.
glamour, right? Her
Okay.
father, the aunts. Who else told her that?
Oh, they were so messy.
They were being super messy.
To her face, I would have been like, I'm leaving.
But how did Molly not find out about this? That's
And it's
my
kept
are
it
her
under wraps.
brothers? Are her brothers younger than her? I thought they were younger.
It seemed. It
seemed
appeared to
younger.
be that
Yeah,
they were
they
younger.
definitely
So how did they know?
They must still live at home.
I think
Or
what
something
happened.
That's what
where-
I'm getting is that
Yeah.
they live at home.
I have a feeling that the father had one of those man-to-man talks with his sons one time and just told them.
But honestly, think about it. They do live there because they were complaining about the Snapple that they never get to get out of the refrigerator. So they
Exactly.
definitely
But
live
also,
there.
Molly clearly
they
is
may
a
have seen it.
hothead,
Or at
so
least
they
they're
were probably
home
like, don't tell Molly, because you know how she
She'll
reacts.
come shut it
Y'all
down.
know how she
I
is, so
agree.
don't tell her.
She'll come
That
shut
was
it down.
such a sad moment. There's always those times where you realize, like, damn it, like, your parents are just regular people and we're all just
They're
humans
humans.
trying to figure shit out.
Yeah.
No, but
Well-
it's just the idea that she's striving so hard to find something in comparison
Real and
to
genuine.
what she has
What
been
she thinks.
seeing. And yeah, so it's kind of like a wake up call. I know somebody in the chat saying it was like super dramatic, but I think that was a moment. Like
That's
she's
like her
trying to bring
dream.
Lionel. Like this is Lionel's a perfect guy,
Lionel's
even though
perfect.
she's really not feeling him. But she's like, you know what, let me bring him here and see this beautiful union of.
She
these
shouldn't have brought him.
goals.
She pulled a Tasha. She shouldn't have brought him to the family.
That was weird.
Yeah, she brought him-
left
she brought him a
him.
little too
She
early.
definitely pulled a Tasha. I
So
love that.
here's a theme that I want to bring up before we have to get out of here. When our favorite girls are in a moment of chaos, they revert back to what makes them comfortable. When Issa was
Yes.
going through it
Blanket.
last season with Lawrence, what did she do? She reverted back to Daniel, somebody that she grew up with.
That
and
she knew.
you know,
The
that
itch she
knew.
needed to scratch. The
The
itch she needed to pop.
scratch. In this episode, I'm seeing it from her again. She has this moment with her car accident. She calls Daniel up just for that bit of comfort. With Molly, okay, I'm so devastated that my parents were cheating or had a cheating, episode that I'm gonna cheat with somebody else. Like, but it's comfortable.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to be comfortable, and
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know.
That's a really good.
Are you
point,
guys
McCall.
picking up on that? Like when it gets
That's the first thing I
chaotic,
thought. Yeah.
when things get for any of them, they revert back to what's going to make me comfortable in that very moment.
What's going to be that quick fix?
What's the quick fix?
Yeah. It's obvious.
Well, I know my quick fix will be air conditioning. It is hot as hell, and I'm being asked to leave
We did it, though.
out of the studio because it is so hot, and I'm
did it, guys.
fine with that. But in the meantime, make sure you guys follow us on social media at AfterBuzz TV. You can find me on social media when sports and pop culture collide at McCall Hall and McCall Hall of Fame on Instagram. Where can they find you guys?
Again, I'm Ivanna Williams. Thanks for watching. You can follow me on Twitter at Ivanna L. Williams and on Instagram at Ivanna.Williams. And you can catch me on the Ballers After Show.
Ballers.
Ooh, I love that show. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. You can find me on Instagram at Bonjour Juliet.
Bonjour.
So sexy.
It's been great and hot, and I'm your girl Rhavin with the V. You can find me. Oh, there it is. You can find me at B Stays Busy, BIZZY. Thanks for tuning in. We're gonna try and have a dude on the panel next week. So
And
stay
air
tuned.
conditioning.
Oh, yeah, and the
and
AC.
air conditioning.
gonna
And
speak
maybe a
that.
glass of wine. Until next week, you guys. We'll see you then. Peace.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the host only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.